So I waited, and at the company gala, in front of 400 people, I hit play.
For years, I thought my marriage was the one thing in my life I never had to question. Jessica and I built our world from scratch, just a couple of broke college kids who thought love, hard work, and late-night pizza were enough to conquer anything. I was so focused on building a life with her, I never noticed she was busy auditioning for a better one without me. But nothing opens your eyes faster than humiliation, especially when it comes from the two people who were supposed to be on your side. Jessica's company party was at a fancy downtown hotel, the kind of place where men with perfect teeth talk about hedge funds while secretly sizing up each other's watches. I wasn't even supposed to go. Jessica said it would be boring, but then one of her coworkers texted me by mistake, hinting at something I needed to see for myself, so I showed up. Suit pressed, chin high, ready to support my wife. Her boss, a guy named Reid, saw me first. Well, he smirked loudly, if it isn't the architect who designs. What was it, strip malls? Everyone laughed. Jessica didn't defend me. She didn't say a single word. She just blushed. Not with embarrassment, but with the pleasure of being acknowledged by a man she clearly admired more than me. Nathan clapped me on the back like I was some kind of pet. Don't worry, buddy. Some men build skyscrapers. Some assemble them. More laughter. Jessica avoided my eyes. That hurt more than any insult he could throw my way. That night, watching them whisper and laugh and disappear into corners together, something inside me just locked into place. I wasn't going to cry. I wasn't going to beg. I was going to understand exactly what had been stolen from me. And I was going to take it all back. Her late nights, her new clothes, her sudden obsession with her phone. All the pieces of the puzzle finally started to make sense. I called up Miguel, an old college friend who was now a private investigator. What do you want to know? He asked. I just said, everything. And he delivered. Jessica and Nathan weren't just having an affair, they were renting an apartment together. They were using company funds for their trips. They were planning to leave the company and start their own firm, using stolen strategies and client lists. They were building a new life on the bones of mine, but they made one crucial mistake. They underestimated me. While Jessica was busy working late, I was busy setting the stage, every text, every photo, every financial record and hotel receipt. I compiled it all, clean, organized, undeniable. Then I reached out to the one person whose life Nathan had destroyed even more than mine, his wife, Dr. Sarah Reid, a brilliant surgeon, calm, collected, and fierce under pressure. When I showed her the evidence, she didn't cry. She didn't scream. She just looked at it all and said, "Let's burn them both to the ground." A few weeks later was the company's annual gala. Jessica insisted I come. It would look weird if you didn't, she said. What she meant was, it would be suspicious, I just smiled. Oh, I'll be there. The venue was stunning. Glass walls overlooking the city, chandeliers like rivers of light. Jessica was radiant. Nathan looked like a king about to be crowned. They had no idea this wasn't their coronation. It was their execution. When Jessica walked on stage to present an award to Nathan, she was glowing with pride. This year's Creative Excellence Award goes to the person whose leadership and vision. That's when I clicked the remote in my pocket. The giant screen behind her flickered, and suddenly her own face appeared, but it wasn't a professional headshot. It was photos of her and Nathan holding hands, kissing in a parking garage, entering their secret apartment. The room filled with gasps and whispers. Jessica froze. Nathan went pale. I walked onto the stage. "Ladies and gentlemen," I said calmly, "tonight we celebrate true collaboration. So let's look at how deeply collaborative these two have been." Slide after slide appeared. Emails, stolen documents, fake expense reports, texts mocking their spouses. Nathan lunged at me, but security was already on him. Then Sarah stood up. "For anyone who doubts the authenticity," she said, her voice clear and strong, "I've already filed the evidence with legal counsel and the board. This is all real." The room exploded into chaos. By Monday morning, it was over. Nathan was fired. Jessica was fired. They were both blacklisted. Their secret agency was dead before it even began. He lost his marriage, his kids, and was drowning in debt. She moved back to a tiny apartment working an entry-level job. As for me, I thrived. I joined a top architecture firm, designed major projects, and rediscovered myself. I built something real without her. Months later, Jessica showed up at my office. "I'm sorry," she whispered. "I lost everything." I looked at her calmly. "No," I said. "You threw everything away. There's a difference. People think revenge is about destroying your enemies. But they're wrong. True revenge is about rebuilding yourself so completely that their memory becomes irrelevant. They didn't break me, they revealed me. And the man I became after them? He's unshakable. They didn't ruin my life. They just made room for a better one."